Hi guys, happy Monday. I am actually doing this right now, going live, because we have just had our second ambulance visit in the last 2 days. I am at my grandparents' house in Texas. My mom and I came down here to help my grandparents. My grandma has stage 4 colon cancer and my grandpa has ALS. So we are predominantly here to assist with my grandpa who has ALS. Guys, I just kind of wanted to bring some awareness to this. I know I talked to you guys about all these rare diseases, which I don't know how we get these diseases. I don't know how I've got this PH disease. I don't know why my grandpa has ALS. I don't know. I guess we're just lucky, right? We should have just played the lottery. But no, all joking aside, I just kind of wanted to, I've been wanting to make this video for a while actually, but I kind of just wanted to show you some of the way that ALS has affected my family, my grandparents, our extended family, in such a short period of time. Just to give you a little recap, my grandpa was at my house 2 years ago riding a bicycle, running, playing, going to the beach. He began stumbling just a little bit, and we thought, oh, maybe he has drop foot, you know, so we got him a little, I guess the boot that you get for if you have drop foot, to keep your foot straightened out, and that just didn't seem to help, so we tried a walker, and, you know, he still was stumbling with that a little bit. And then finally, you know, initially we had tests that said, no, he did not have ALS, he didn't have MS, he didn't have any of that. So he went to a different neurologist, and lo and behold, he did have ALS, which started to put the pieces together for us that, you know, the stumbling, the arms being so weak, things like that, things that, you know, we just couldn't figure out why he had these issues before. But this, their entire lives have changed literally in the last, I would say, year, but really the last 9 months probably would be fair to say. Their entire lives have changed. Our entire lives have changed because of this nasty, horrible disease that it's just disgusting how it can take over somebody's self and just make them a shell of who they used to be. Now I'm sure many of you know that with ALS it attacks your muscles, but your brain, you still have your mind, which is the worst part about it. So he can write to us and tell us, you know, I want this, but he can't move his body. He can't do these things. A couple of weeks ago, I think my dad had read somewhere on the internet, you know, you hear of all these challenges. I know you've heard probably the ALS bucket challenge a couple of years ago, the PH challenge that I challenge you, challenges, right? So my dad was like, try to lay in your bed for 10 minutes, and you don't move a muscle. If you have an itch, if you have to do something, don't scratch it, because that's what ALS is. You are reliant upon somebody else to do things for you that you can no longer do for yourself. So I tried that one night, and literally my mind started going crazy. I could not imagine laying like that 24 hours a day. So, you know, tonight when you're in bed, just kind of think about those things, and just see the torture that truly is ALS. We got this, let me turn this around. We got this little nifty gadget today that I'm trying to figure out, before my papa comes home and he can start kind of communicating with us. He was a very talkative person and still can write, so he's very adamant about getting his point across, but as you can see that I have to try to, you know, set up the eye movement and stuff so that he can write, and that this machine will talk to us so that he actually can get his point across. But this is literally, this is their living room. This is what has come, basically what I say, the headquarters of what used to be a living room. So now we have the ALS machine, we have in case of emergencies, we have, you know, his chair that we actually just got fixed today, but here's his headquarters in here. This is his makeshift hospital bed. This is where he lives. This is what he does literally 16 hours out of the day. So we're talking about a person that was a hunter that was made his way around Dallas a million times over. Here's a picture of him. He has it. Here's a picture of him and my grandma. And this was probably, I want to say, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So we're talking about something that changes so fast. This is such a disease that changed so fast. And I keep thinking to myself, you know, lots of guys that get this, and it is predominantly men that get it. Some women do get it, yes, but predominantly men. Some men that get this are in their 30s and 40s and have really young children. It's horrible to think that literally, you know, like 6 months ago, he was at my house in Florida. He flew in a plane. Yes, he was still wheelchair bound, but he was able to utilize his arms. He was able to go to dinner with us, utilizing a walker. These are the things that, you know, it's so hard to believe that this has gone so fast. Here's another picture. I'm just going through. They went on a cruise a couple of years ago. And then here's another picture of him. So we're just trying to, you know, figure out what we can do to help. I've struggled with the ideas of setting up fundraisers, with doing GoFundMe. We've done it several times. We've had no response to it. My grandparents were the people that, my grandpa was poor growing up. He made his own business. He was successful with his own business. And now that he is not able to work or have people work for him, it's been a real financial struggle. And, you know, I've even said to people, why not just donate? Why don't you donate how much you would spend on a cup of coffee to GoFundMe? Just a cup of coffee. How much is that? $4? And that will add up. It will add up to help them be able to get care, get the things that they need. So let me show you more pictures. I'm in his office right now, so you can kind of get a good idea of what he did. See his hunting stuff, of course. My grandpa's also a Baptist preacher. And he literally is the most selfless person that I think that I've probably ever known. He would give the person the shirt off of his back. Excuse me. He was a go-getter. He is a go-getter still to this day. I won't say that. He's still a go-getter, and he, you know, we have to reach out. We have to get, you know, help him with something and make his life a little bit easier. So please, if you can, I'm going to set up a GoFundMe account. Donate what you would to Starbucks. If you're going to go to Starbucks and you're going to get a grande and it's $5, donate the $5. Because you know what? That's helping somebody else that has helped so many people, countless people. I can't even tell you. So just, you know, all I ask is look into that. I'm going to set up the fund. I'm going to set up something. I'll link it to this, to my account, and you can see it. And then just send your prayers for healing and comfort for my grandma, my grandpa, and just to kind of give us, me and my mom right now are doing this, but giving us the strength to be able to help them. So thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. We are pretty much an open book at this point. We want to raise awareness. We want to get the funds to where the funds need to be, which is with my grandparents. So again, let me know if you have any questions, and keep them in your prayers. Thanks.